Welcome to another review here at Total Recon. My name is Bob, and today we're going to be doing a Black Widow resin statue. That's right, from Diamond Select, limited to 3,000 pieces, and sculpted by James Mercano. We're doing Black Widow. I actually asked for this because I feel like we're a little heavy on the guys, and we really haven't done too many of the lady characters that Diamond Select offers. So this is a pretty big box, so please forgive me. It's a little bit of a weird angle, but I'll kind of show it off real quick. And we do have some information here. Raised from an early age as top secret Red Room program, Natasha Romanoff was trained to be a Black Widow, a dangerous super spy and master in the arts of espionage, subversion, and combat. She ultimately defected from her original keepers, instead seeking to right the wrongs of her past and join the covert intelligence agency SHIELD. Now, as a member of the heroic Avengers, Black Widow uses her unequaled skills to protect the innocent. So this resin statue is 10.5 inches tall, limited to 3,000, designed by Joe Allard, and sculpted, as we said, by James Mercano. This retails for $175 at Diamond Select. I'm going to get it out of the box. We're going to see how good it is. It looks fantastic by the pictures, but how does it really look? All right, we're back. So we got the official postcard that Diamond Select does. It's your letter of authenticity. We have 520 here of 3,000. So make sure that goes back in the box. And I keep my box, I keep my styrofoam, I keep it all, especially because I like to rotate. I like to put things into storage for a while, bring it back out, reappreciate it later. And I like to, you show off all the collection this way over the course of a year. So my wife and I, we do like a rotation every once in a while. Guys come and go. Now girls can come and go, and we can set them up. And I just like to say out there that my wife is not just like, where are the girls, where are the female superheroes and stuff. It's usually, when are we going to put Luke out? Is Vader coming back in a rotation? Where is our resin bust of Mr. Freeze and Raj Al Ghul? So she's just not like, where are the ladies, where are the ladies? She's just wants to keep the rotation going through. So I got to throw it out to my wife, who's very, she's very geek-centric. So here we have Black Widow. And the first thing that I really want to point out is the silver zipper. It just really pops on the whole outfit. It's such a contrast to the bronze that we have here, and in the belt buckle. It draws your attention right away. I really do like that part of it. So it's really just, it could have been bronze, but it's not. And that's what makes it stand out. So we do have a nice little hair action here, hair swoop. Really cool, like that. And here at the base, and this is something I often remark upon with Gentle Giant and Diamond Select, and they're a partner company now. But the base is unique to each character. It's not like you're just recycling it. So here we have, she landed, she jumped into the scene, and she's pushing the rocks away, or she's dodging bullets. So there's a lot going on here, and you could see something like this really being part of a Superman set, but yet I've yet to review a Superman set on this level. So, it's really just pop. So we have a nice little back arch here. The boots are really cool. And it's not shiny. You could have made this really shiny, like leather, like you see a lot with the cosplayers, of course, to that effect. But instead, it's a flat black gunmetal, and the gun itself is actually shiny instead of the other way around. Let's see if I can zoom in. So the gun actually has some gunmetal look to it in its paint applications, but she is a flat black, so her outfit is very, very cool. So let's get I'm gonna have her point right at the camera here, and let's just put her in focus. So 375 Star Wars figure. There's an original Kenner indoor Han. Kind of gives you a scale of how big she really is. Now, from the base to, I guess, the gun is actually the highest point. We're talking a little over 10.5 inches, really. Not too wide. This isn't going to take up a lot of space. But what's nice about it is it's going to be a nice end to your book. So if you've got a whole bunch of Black Widow comics or Marvel comics, Avenger comics, you're going to get a nice little cherry on top of all of your books. And I could see you do Black Widow on one side, and you could do, now depending on your level of fandom, you could do Daredevil over here, you could do the Hulk over here. It's just depending on where you are in your Marvel comics, in your MCU. Of course, it does not look like Scarlett Johansson, but I think if you're a fan of the character, we have the logo here on the belt. The gun is great. You know, her mouth is open, so you've got a little bit of a black. Let's see if I can put it. It's kind of a nice, like, she's in an all look, kind of an all pose with her mouth. Really, I love the hair too. A lot of hair. And it's funny because I often think of the Daredevil from the Black Widow, who was in the Daredevil comics heavily in the mid 80s, which was a short hair Natasha Romanoff. So all in all, as this statue goes, really like the details. Again, it's the silver zipper that really pops. There's a little bit of a weird paint application here on the neck, but we're so close to this part, it's barely going to be noticing. You're going to be seeing everything else here. They're really drawn to it. But as statues go, and this is, I will say, this is, I think, my first female superhero statue. So I'm really, a lot of weight is thrown on this leg right here, and it's not top heavy at all. So the base really, a hunk of rock, really does make it pop. Diamond Select did a great job. So I really do recommend picking one of these up. If you're a fan of the character, awesome. We got Mother's Day coming up. If she's a fan of Black Widow, this is really going to set off her collection. Enjoy it. Check it out. Order from your local comic book shop if you have to do it in person. If not, directly from Diamond Select Toys. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon. Thank you for tuning in. Check out all our reviews and all of our Diamond Select reviews on YouTube. Have a good night.